Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we're going to check release from Kovozavody Prostejov or KP. As you can see, that's a Supermarine Spitfire Mk.VC in Allied Fighters markings. It is molded in 1/72 scale, and now we have a commercial sample, so it means you'll get exactly the same kit if you order it online. So as you can see, box size is typical for this manufacturer. We have nice box art, which is basically painting. We also have here a logo of Rizava Vertule. That's a Czech manufacturer of quite interesting t-shirts. You can find it in Google easily. Here you can see comparison with my hand. It's not that big box, but let's not forget that this is 1/72 scale kit. We have second grade for the skill grade. I wouldn't say that it's that serious. And here you can see 3 marking options which are included into this kit. So one comes from Czech RAF pilot Karel Mrazek in 1942. This one is from František Pirina 1942, and this one is from Glovatsky 1942 as well. Let me focus the camera once again, so now you should be able to see those markings. And that's the side opening box. Let's open it and see what is hidden inside. As you can see, there is plenty of space inside, and the box is quite sturdy, so I think everything will arrive to you intact, no matter how it will be packed. As you can see, all plastic sprues, assembly manual and decals are packed into the same plastic bag. Now I'm going to open them and check everything closer. We also have transparent part packed into the separate Ziploc bag, which is quite small, tiny Ziploc bag. Here obviously we have clear parts, and this might be a sad moment for some of modelers because we have one-piece canopy, so you won't be able to open cockpit on this aircraft. You will be able to assemble aircraft only with closed cabin, and canopy overall looks quite good, but masks are not included here, so be ready to cut them or to buy them for your build. Then we have decal sheet. Here it is. This one is printed in quite nice quality. As you remember, we have 3 marking options. We have here all necessary symbols for those options. We also have decals for the cockpit. Those are seat belts. I don't see decals, surprisingly, for the dashboard. I don't know why. We will have to check assembly manual in order to understand this. But we have also separate decal sheet for stencils, so that you can apply all the technical writings on your aircraft. And it doesn't matter then that this aircraft is 1/72 scale, still we get nice stencils. And you can see their size in comparison with my fingertip, they're really tiny, so they will require some due care for nice result. Next we can start with plastic sprues. In total there are 3 of them. I mean the gray ones, and here you can see the first one. Let's zoom in so that you can see what we have here. Here we have wing parts, obviously. Parts division is typical. We have separate air intakes, wheel wells. Also we have 3 types of the propeller, which is quite surprising, I would say. Also we have this separate chin air intake, but obviously it won't be used in this version. Let's flip it over. Inside we don't have any guiding elements, but as you can see, wing edges will serve as the guiding elements. Obviously flaps and ailerons are molded in, so I can bring it closer so that you can see what I'm talking about. So here are the parts. And external detailing looks fine. I mean, with careful painting, all those recessed panel lines and riveting, they will look good. Just be careful while gluing these parts together, because it won't be a shake and bake it kit. But otherwise, it's really nice plastic. Next, we have second gray plastic sprue. Here, a manufacturer placed fuselage halves. As you can see, both are molded together with tail segment and also with top cowling section. So you have to work somehow on the seam in such visible area. We also have here some cockpit parts, fuel tank, tail wings, propeller hubs, the landing gear wheels, and air intakes, which are molded as one-piece parts. Now let's bring it closer so that you can see external detailing of the fuselage. Here it is. Recessed panel lines again, riveting. Everything looks fine. And here you can see another fuselage half. And inside we have cockpit detailing, which is pre-molded, so you have to use sharp brush in order to paint everything. Note that cockpit door is also pre-molded, so if you would like to copy open cabin, you have to do a lot of modifications. We don't have also position pins here, so again you have to be careful while joining all this stuff together. And here you can see the right fuselage half. Again, some pre-molded detailing is present. And what else? Here we have dashboard with some pre-molded dials, rear armor wall, and here you can take a look at landing gear wheels, which look also quite nice. Of course there is no tire pattern, but I mean, those are plastic parts, so it is understandable. And last but not the least is this third gray plastic sprue, which is surprisingly dedicated to wing parts. Again, wing parts division is the same as what we saw before, so we have two top parts and one bottom. And again, wing edges will serve as a guiding element, but note that here we don't have the ailerons pre-molded as a guiding element, so it will be a bit more difficult to combine those two together. But otherwise molding quality seems to be fine, and as far as I can guess, we will have to use actually those parts for those pointed wings. But let's check assembly manual. So assembly manual is printed in color. We have short history note on the first page. It is written in Czech and English. Also some technical specifications are present, some advices on assembly. And next we have parts map. Assembly process starts with dashboard. We continue with some cockpit parts, cockpit floor, and then propeller, landing gear system. We assemble the fuselage together. Note that you have to make something new. These plastic plates which will be placed in the exhaust openings. And next, by the way, surprisingly, this sprue won't be used in this kit as far as I can see, so I'm not sure why it is included at all. Then here we continue with wings assembly. We install all air intakes and antennas. The same is done from the other side. We install those top fairings, and also we install the gun barrels. Here we join fuselage together with wing. We also install the canopy, and here we have small picture on the proper alignment of the tail parts. Here we install exhaust, propeller, and that's pretty much all. So 21 steps in total, and you have a small Spitfire ready to be assembled. So overall kit seems to be a nice addition to the product range from this manufacturer. Obviously this is not a right choice for the beginner, because again we have parts without position pins, but from the other side, if you would like to test your skills, this might be an interesting kit to assemble. Marking options might seem as identical, I would say, but that's the case for all RAF aircraft, so that's not the problem about the markings choice. That's the problem, let's say, of the Royal Air Forces. And what else? We don't have any bonuses here inside. We don't have resin, we don't have PE, but that might be an interesting point for those who don't like to work with those parts. The only thing which surprised me is that we have decals for the seat belts, but we don't have decals for the dashboard. I'm checking out the stenciling decal sheet. There is also nothing, so you will have to replicate it somehow with your own hands, or maybe even get some PE set if you are brave enough to install it into this aircraft. But otherwise, this kit is already available for purchase. You can find it on official Kovozavody Prostejov website or in any good model shop. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this kit here in the comment section below. If you like it and you like the video review and you want to help us, press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you won't miss any new video reviews. There is also a nice bell button which will notify you about any new video which we will publish. And of course, I will see you in the next video review as usual. There will be more interesting things in upcoming days, so stay tuned and thank you for watching. Bye.